G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Today we are in the Villager Trading Hall, and as you can see we've got it all filled up, finally. Now, once again, as with most of my other projects, this took a little bit of doing, but we got there in the end. And as you can see, I've already started leveling up all of my people. So all along this side we've got our farmers, who I just put carrots there because that's what they were trading initially, and I just needed to know which one was the odd one out. So he's got a wheat trade, which is fine, but he doesn't have a pumpkin trade. I'm hoping he gets a melon trade. Otherwise, we're going to have to put some magma down there and get rid of him and replace him with someone else, but that's fine. But like I said, you can see we've started upgrading some of them, and we've got some enchantments that it's not like we need them. We're not planning on dying anytime soon, I hope. So they're just there just in case I want to make a new set of stuff. But they also have key things like name tags. We've got some glass and lanterns. Lanterns is one of the big ones. And then over here we've got some masons, and their main trades that I'm looking for is the granite and the diorite and the andesite, which I think I got on this one. Yep, and we've got some stone as well. So with our silk touch pickaxe and the beacon, we can make heaps of emeralds off that, which I'm pretty happy with. And then we've got our cleric, who does things like the ender pearls, which isn't a big problem anymore, but this gold trade. This gold trade is going to be important later on. Once we start up a gold farm, we'll be able to trade and get heaps of emeralds from him. The other thing we do have, which I found quite interesting, I didn't know about this, is that we've got a trade here for 1 emerald for a bookshelf. And our bookshelves give 3 books. And then down here, we've got 1 book for 1 emerald. So we can trade with him and make a profit, I'm pretty sure, unless it changes. I'm hoping it doesn't change. We also have this guy over here who's selling him for 3, which isn't a profit. But I've been doing that a little bit, and as you can see over here, we've got a whole bunch of enchantment books just from leveling these guys up. And we got a whole bunch of emeralds as well, which I'm pretty happy about. So I think we can call this a success. One thing that did happen was I lost my original zombie and had to use one of the guys from up the top who got turned, and we just brought him down and popped him in there, but that's fine. Now the plan for today is we're going to be working on this little farming area over here. So as we know, we've got our slime farm right behind us and the old location of our cactus farm, which is going to get pulled down, I'm pretty sure, in today's episode. I've pulled all the mechanical stuff from in the middle of it, but I think we're going to pull down the whole structure because we want to build other things here. So the first farm we're going to be working on today is going to be a new sugarcane farm. We need this for our rockets, and we also need this for the trades over there. We can get a whole bunch of emeralds from paper trades, which is beneficial. It's really beneficial. So I'm going to go and start working on the first module of that, and then we'll check back in and see how it's progressing. Now we've got the first one set up, as you can see in the background. I haven't had anything grow up yet, and we haven't laid down the collection system, so fingers crossed it works. But I'm going to start working on the second one. You can see how this is going to come together. So I'm going to have 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there, with the option of tiering it up. I think I've got to figure out a collection system of how it would collect getting tiered up. I think I know how it would happen. I think we'd have to put, there might be a little bit of loss when we do it, but we'd have to bring this glass out by 1 so that it would fall down into water streams down here, and then we could do that all the way up and it would just fall straight down, I think. But for the moment this will be fine. Eventually I'd like to put 3 tiers, so a total of 9 farms. That would be nice, but for now this will do. So I'm just going to go through quickly how it works. So once we put this over the top here, we can come to the front, and it is this one, and place our pistons this way. So it's just going to knock the sugarcane down. We're just going to make sure we only go to the end of the dirt, and then, damn it, after that we want to just match up with the pistons. So if we just do it like this, and that will work fine. We'll just stare up here so we can actually make it up. After that, you want to put redstone down, connected to these pistons. So this block here will be powered by this redstone once it gets a signal. Then next up, if we can grab our observers, place them on top of the pistons. So this is what's going to give us our signal for the pistons to fire. So it's pretty simple. It's a really good design. I'll put a link to where I got the design from in the description if you guys want to use this farm in your survival worlds. I don't know why I jumped up then. So we can plant our sugarcane. I'm changing up the original design just a little bit, but not much. There and there. And come up 3 so that you catch all the sugarcane. We've got enough glass. Yes. And that's pretty much it. That's the main farm mechanism anyway. So pretty basic, but I think it works. We'll see soon enough. I know that that works 100%. Can we grab that through the corner? Yeah. So the way we're going to do the collection system is we're going to have a hopper minecart running underneath all the way around, and it'll have a drop off point over here, I think, or like right here. It'll come up, drop off, unload, and then go again, start collecting up. So I'll do the last bit of it, and I'll start with the collection system, and we'll see how we go. Right, so we finished up with the first tier, and it has already started growing quite well. We have only gotten 35 sugarcane from it, but that was from two harvests, one there and one there, and this one's taking its time. I did make a note though. There was one thing that I did want to note is when I first planted them, none of them were growing past this point here. So we've just got another one there. Yeah, that's nice. None of them were growing past this point here. So I had to reload the game, so save and exit and then come back in for it to actually do anything. So that was the other thing that I added. So this was a little contraption that I found on YouTube that when the hopper is full, and it is not full, but it's got something in it, and it's loading in hopper minecart is loading something into this hopper. It sends a redstone signal out and pushes this, brings this redstone block back in, and that allows the minecart to be locked into this position to unload everything. So it's really handy. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description for this design. It's done by a YouTuber called Gamer Corey, and I thought it was a really cool design. He does this whole sugarcane farm design. So I've just taken it from him and changed around the collection system just a little bit, but I really like it. Let's see how good it goes. Hopefully it can provide me with a whole bunch of stuff. Now we finally pulled down this building over here. It was originally the cactus farm, but it just wasn't serving its purpose anymore because Zero Tick's out. So we've pulled that down, and we'll probably utilize this area for something else eventually. But the next thing I want to do is eat. So as I was saying, the next thing that I want to do is this whole, what is this, left-hand side wing of the castle. This is all that's left of decorating the castle, and I want to finish this. So down behind me, I want to put a little bit of a library, decoration only, I think, anyway. And I want to also update this map behind us. So I want to have a look at what the difference is now between this map and the map that we're about to put up. So let's start with the library, and then we'll move on to the updating the maps. Alrighty, so the bottom 2 floors of the library are done, I think anyway. I'm pretty happy with them. We've got a lectern over here just for a nice little touch. It doesn't do anything. It's just a nice little touch, but I'm happy with it. It's only decorative, but it needs to fill a room, so that's pretty good. Otherwise, up here, we've got some more bookshelves to put over there. And then I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I want to do some form of cool roof for this. I'm not 100% sure, which means lighting up all that area up there. But we'll figure that out. I'm thinking some sort of light. Maybe utilizing the shroom blocks and the glowstone. maybe, and some wood. We'll see about that. But we're gonna finish with this project just for a little bit. We've used a whole bunch of resources. So we're gonna go and have a look at the map. It hasn't actually updated as much as I thought it was going to. But as you can see, our castle area is the same, but our town, I'll see if I can put a image. I'm gonna go and sleep first. Right, as I was saying, we'll see if we can put an image like over here somewhere. But the village has changed heaps. Not the village, the town. The town has changed heaps. You'll be able to see in the image that it's grown so much. And now that we've gotten rid of this, that little area looks nice. We just need to get rid of that paving, the pathway, because it shows up really badly on the map. But apart from that, the farm there. So we need to definitely do something here. Once our ruins go up here, that'll look cool as well. And once our paths start moving out as well. Oh my god, that was my cat. It scared the hell out of me. Whew. Once we do the pathways heading out, that should look pretty cool too. So I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. It's starting to look pretty good. So for now, let's head back over to the farm area. And we're going to start on our final project for this episode. So this has been doing pretty well. I was able to get some rockets out of it, so there's actually nothing in the chest at the moment. I took it all up to the base, but it's doing relatively well. We're getting about a stack when we're here. We're getting about a stack every 25 minutes or so. So like I said, I want to build it up. I want to tier it up. But for now, this will do. This serves our basic necessities. The next project that we're going to work on is an iron farm. Now, I've been saying that I wanted to build this for quite some time. Now, I found a design that I like on YouTube. So what we're going to do is we're going to build it above that, I think, and then have a collection system that runs everything down into the mine underneath and have some collection stuff down there. So I think that's going to be our base of operations underneath. Hopefully we don't have blocks despawning. Not blocks, but like items, drops. I'm hoping. I'll have to research on how far down you can drop something. But I'm thinking the iron golem farm up the top here, with them dropping down into there, into our collection system, and then down further in through into the bottom mine bit. We're going to be doing a lot of mining for resources and stuff like that still. So I think that will work quite well. Pretty sure it should go down. Otherwise, we'll just put our collection system down there and have our farm up here. And then past that, the next thing we want to do, once we build this up another 3 layers, so it'll probably come up to about here. The next thing we want to do is cover this up. So we will put a cover on this one. So it's a shame that we have to tear that one down, but we will put a cover over the top of this one. So we might jump into a time lapse for this one and yeah, see how it goes. I think I've got everything that's needed over here. And once again, I'll put a link in the description to the video that I used to build this. So let's go. Alrighty guys, so the farm's all done now. So if we just, I've already seen a couple of iron golems fall down. We've got a little bit of iron down there already. But if we just flick this and wait for the pistons to go up and bring our zombies up, we should see. Is there only 2 in that one? Why does it look like there's only 2? 1, 2, 1, 2. I put 3 in. Let's go and take a closer look. Oh no, they were just melting it. Oh, there we go. We've got a couple of golems coming down now. So it is working. I don't know what the efficiency of this is going to be. So I might do a little bit of a 1 hour AFK between this episode and the next episode and see how well it works. That was from an iron golem I destroyed before. So that kind of doesn't count. But we'll head down and clear out the chest that's down here, because we've got some stuff in there. So far, we haven't turned it on yet. This is the first time we've turned it on, and we've got 29 ingots and 10 poppies. The poppies doesn't really matter. We're probably going to move that, do maybe a small item sorter in here so that it gets rid of the poppies. We can put that into, I don't know, what do we want to put that into? Maybe a composter? We've got heaps of bones as it is, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. But it's looking pretty good and it's working well. So I'm happy that I was able to put the collection system down there. Saved a lot of trouble. And I think this is going to be good. Oh. Did he spawn on these? I might have to do some land clearing. Alright, well it was going to be the end of the episode, but I'll quickly go and do this and we'll jump back in a second. Alright, so we've cleared this area up. Hopefully that has fixed that problem. If I find any others spawning around this area, I'll have to take out all those trees and like up the top there. But we've seen a few fall down. We have seen a few fall down. So let's go down and check it out now. It's only been like a minute. So almost a stack. Almost a stack. Maybe a little bit longer than a minute. But it's doing pretty well. I'm happy with this. This is going to be so good. So worth it. We'll still do the 1 hour AFK session just to make sure what the... Are they up? Why are they up? Just to make sure the rates are good, but I'm pretty sure they are. We're getting about 2 every cycle, I think. 2 to 4 every cycle. Alright guys, well this was a bit of a eventful episode. A lot happened. We got 2 farms done and a half of a library, I think. And we finished off the trading hall, which is amazing. So next episode, I think we're going to be moving on to finishing off the side of the castle, the armory and whatever I've got left over that side, like I was saying before on the map. And then we're going to move on to, I think, 2 or 3 episodes of finishing farms. So we've got a melon and pumpkin farm to do, and then the decoration, like the rest of the decorations of the city, which should only take an episode. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. So bye.